I'm going to talk about my capstone project, Non-Human Body Ownership Illusion Being a Guide Dog. It is a VR role-playing immersive game featuring a non-human avatar, a guide dog, that tells the narrative of how it helps its blind owner navigate, showing the obstacles that blind people might encounter in public space, and ultimately make people feel empathized with the blind community and raising people's awareness of the problem faced by them. The project that inspired me most is Stray, a third-person perspective adventure game developed by Blue 12 Studio. The player engages with the story as a stray cat, a non-human avatar who falls into a walled city populated by robots, machines, and mutant bacteria, and sets out to return to the surface with the help of a drone companion, B12. The perspective is set lower than the perspective set for a normal human avatar, creating a stronger illusion of being a cat. Even though the cat movement is quite vivid, you can only press a button to hop to predetermined interactable spots automatically when prompted. That means you don't exactly move with the limbs and the nimbleness of a cat. Making the perspective first person in VR might be a solution to this problem while at the same time increasing the level of immersiveness. Notes on Blindness, an immersive virtual reality project, makes people reimagine what being blind is like, gain a new feel to darkness and empathy for the blind community. The aesthetics of the scenes in the experience is rather tranquil. However, it doesn't show the obstacles that the blind community faces in public space, like tactile paving being blocked and obstacle-free space being occupied, as the pictures show. The key to combining the purpose of raising awareness of the challenges faced by the blind community and the exploration of a first-person perspective non-human avatar in virtual reality is the guide dog. In Stray B12 accompanies the cat for most of the campaign. The relationship that forms between them is a nice cornerstone for the plot as a whole. The relationship between them is quite similar to the relationship between guide dogs and blind people. They depend and help each other, with the guide dog navigating for the blind people while blind people provide emotional and daily care for the guide dog. The genre of game is justified by the article A Breathtaking Journey Appealing to Empathy in a Persuasive Mixed Reality Game. It argues that games are beyond mere entertainment, forwarding a new term called persuasive games that can have players temporarily take on the role of specific actors, for example, the disadvantaged, the marginalized, or the dispossessed. Avatars in games serve the purpose of navigating the player in the virtual world. It resonates with the fact that the guide dogs serve as an extension of the blind owner's sight and navigation system, just like the cat and B12 in Stray. It's of critical importance to know whether VR as the medium can produce empathy and even raise awareness. In five theses on virtual reality and social reality, understanding the implications of radically new experiences, Deborah argues against the claim that VR is an empathy machine because the loss of individual history and frames of reference of others. She admits that the advantages of VR over other media is the very particular sense of being here it can evoke. When you record VR experience, the quality of the memory image is more akin to a memory of having done or undergone something than to a memory of a scene in the movie. In this sense, VR is the best medium that has the highest possibility to approach empathy because it actually compensates for the loss of individual history and frames of reference of others. VR Animals, Surreal Body Ownership in Virtual Reality Games, is an experiment conducted by Andrei Krikov. It examines the effect of five control modes that are full body, half body, avatar sticks to cam, agent navigation, and cam follows avatar on creating the illusion of owning the body of three different animals in VR. Based on the findings, the findings of controlling the tigers can be applied to the guide dogs here in my project. In conclusion, first-person perspective in VR can add a level of interaction and immersion to gameplay. Second, we cannot represent a blind main character visually directly because they are blind, but we can use the guide dog as an extension of their sight and navigation to show it. Persuasive games aim at raising awareness and empathy instead of entertainment. Fourth, even though VR might not generate empathy, but it has the highest potential to approach empathy among other media. Finally, the control mode should be half body because there are noticeable length differences between human limbs, while little differences between limbs of guide dogs. And that's all of my presentation. Thank you.